Tyler Thorson here again for CorpusFishing.com for the weekend outlook. Looking pretty good for the Memorial Day weekend. Weather is supposed to be nice. In fact, it's going to be hot and dry. We had a slight chance of rain there, but that looks like that's going out. We do have a front, not a front, but a tropical weather system that might come into the Gulf and kind of stirs things up and maybe send the tides higher, but we'll have to check on that. Right now, we're only looking at 2 to 3 footers for the entire weekend, so the surf looks good. Fishing has been great on Bob Hall Pier. Let's go back this way because there's a lot of wind noise. On Bob Hall Pier, they've been getting a lot of whiting. They had Jack Crevalle, they had a tiger shark, an 8-foot tiger shark overnight, pompano, Spanish mackerel, king mackerel. And over at Port Aransas to our north, they have been doing well off the North Jetty. Fred Dunphy posted on my fishing forum message board that he caught a bunch of big trout, redfish, they got a sheep's head, and got a flounder. And that was just on the 19th through the 20th. Offshore yesterday, the deep sea headquarters 8 hour, they're saying they're getting lots of limits of king mackerel, beeliners, and lots of good fishing out there. So book your trip if you haven't done so thus far. All this Memorial Day weekend is open, Port Aransas is open, and they're ready for business. On the Laguna side of things, we've got the big tournament going on for the Young Life, and that is the Third Coast Tournament. That will be out of Bluff Landing on Saturday, so keep that in mind if you're launching your boat for this weekend. I talked to the folks, Lupe at the Causeway. He says they're getting trout, big trout, and redfish mixed in there early and late on live shrimp and on live croaker. Down south, Jesse, my friend from the CCA Board of Directors, well, they took his boat. Jeremy took his boat down there. They got into trout and redfish, and they also got into some Jack Crevalle, which is not too unusual, but it's kind of odd to think of big Jack Crevalle down there, but they were down there. Looking back this way to the Padre Island National Seashore, our friend Donnie Swertlich, he was out there last evening at 8 o'clock, and he posted that he caught a Jack Crevalle right at sunset. Driving should be okay. It's better after 6 o'clock in the evening all weekend long due to the high tides. There you see the tide is still up. Driving's kind of tight here just south of Bob Hall Pier, but should be open for the weekend. Hope you all enjoy your weekend, and remember why we're having this weekend for all those folks who served the country and didn't make it. Our hats off to them. Get those flags out. For more fishing information and to post your reports, go to CorpusFishing.com.